What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil John. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day. On some Dino. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping night, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do. You nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East. As it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders.
So you don't know every damn thing I'm doing. There's a reason behind my madness. Only league I use a custom in.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And
hey, my point.
In our nation's capital. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning.
Hey, that's, yeah. Whole niggas got to run your playbook so they can know everything you trying to do. That's what you do about that shit. You.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Boggs. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. One down, only about 500.
Hey, when I see you tomorrow, bitch, I'm going to talk crazy. I'll be down. Ain't nobody worried about you, bro. You ain't going to do nothing but grab that little pea shooter. It's your fat ass, bitch. You can't swing but twice before you need to sit down and get an oxygen mask. Shut your bum ass up.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off play action. Boggs. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Yeah, I know video.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. They need 2. Here's third down.
Bro, I hear you, but you know what the fuck happened, man. I ain't finna sit here and play these dumbass games with you.
Boggs. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Press the wrong fucking button.
Tanner Muse with it. And a terrific return as he takes the wrong fucking button. The 20-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Yeah, bitch, you knew what the fuck I was talking about, bitch. They said this shit on the game, so I don't know how you didn't know.
A run on first down with Shipley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8.
Bit passed out on the field. They came out there. You ain't see the whole game pause, bro, and they went to the man injured on. I don't know.
It's got to be priority 1.
Oh well. Okay. Well, mine did, but.
2nd down and 8.
Yeah, damn it.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. 63. Hey, 73.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the vision?
Oh, how I baited your ass up.
Avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early. I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
19 Tiger.
Now on first down. He'll drop to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Out route pass complete to Goddard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Out of the gun now on third down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to get them out to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have two
you do realize this Jerry league, right?
Here in this first quarter.
Hey, just check the rules, bro. You know I'm a motherfucker. That's all I do is break rules.
Out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. And that's going to be too high.
Yeah, I know it.
Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Cool. Weather storms before.
A first down carry for Barkley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Go, touch. Hey, let's go. 63.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And there to make the tackle, Jonathan Abram. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Great. I know you want that.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That's caught by Senate. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Boggs. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Hey, kiss my ass video.
Nolan Smith in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Boggs. That is caught. It's the tight end gunner. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Hurts.
Oh, fucking
this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own.
He ain't even got the ball.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
Hey, how about you got the they said you recovered the ball, but the ball was on the ground.
Possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
You gotta believe what they're showing you.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he has met.
Hey, McLaurin, it's bad enough you ain't gonna block nobody, but then you gonna get in my damn way.
Start out here, 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
Back to throw. Barnes.
42-yard line.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This is Smith with a round. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because
the bit glowing.
that has an elite receiver,
that shit would have happened to me.
If you have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On 1st down, and drop to throw.
Yeah.
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket.
All right, bro.
No, here
I
comes
was
the
wondering.
flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, you're a lucky bit.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Half a second. Because, shit, I was there.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
When I say there, I'm talking about close enough that the bit made the catch animation.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while they'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something is just wrong with the ball, or the wind, or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
What is game?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
You ain't sorry, but it's hard to beat you and man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That was ridiculous, bro.
Oh, what a move. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Hey, well, you know that shit was witchcraft.
Them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended.
Well, that's his game. Ain't fucking with me.
Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Let's go. Cowboy 80, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. And the
Okay,
Eagles are going to
all
take
right.
possession here at their own 16-yard line.
What?
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference.
So you think my goddamn
The
receiver
killer
just
for them.
stopped out
Thought
on
they
his
had a
own?
Nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Shut up. 70 Lions.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Looking to throw. Boggs. And this is going to be intercepted.
Yeah.
And the Eagles are going to take possession
Sorry,
here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over
I
at the
understand.
20-yard
I ain't
line.
supposed to win.
Already
It's a
at the
bad
line,
karma
this
for
Philly
not giving
offense
them a
set to
DT.
go.
So fucking big.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
My jump
Yeah,
button
we're going
ain't
to stay
working.
in that groove here this go around.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw on second and 10. Hurts. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, Silver. Call up Yeti.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Look at this shit,
And
bro.
they'll find the open man. That's
Fucking
complete.
game, dog.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. George Pickens, 71 yards. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Operating from the gun, Boggs. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Boggs. And this is caught. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 35 yards. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Here's one deep for Pickens. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Boggs. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. And Mitchell as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a nice spin. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Battled by the linebacker, but still Johnson makes the catch.
That's it going their way. They've got to have a lot of confidence because so far, it seems like everything is going their way.
This game trying to make a big goal.
Second half, it's a little
Snap
bit
and
of
break
flip the script.
Yeah, let's see if they can hang in there mentally, because sometimes when things don't get you so much in the first half, it's hard to bounce back.
the shotgun. They run with Barkley. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. See if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Barkley inside handoff, and he's going to be taken down right at the line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. It's Barkley on the counter. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
63 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Straight ahead, Shipley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Now they'll audible to something else. Once again, it's Shipley. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now a 2nd and 2.
Crowd left Yeti. 63, 63, 63. Crowd left Yeti.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Good.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Hey, 70. Hey, Silver. Alpha. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Please drop the ball, bro.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 56 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
From the 44, Hurts. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. George Pickens, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 35, Eagles 31. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a toss right to Barkley. Fights through it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific this afternoon.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get. That type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to have an Eagles first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. A handoff to Barkley. Now he's loose again. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles are once again back in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the... And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. To the right side and by center. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Boggs. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lane. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Panther 6.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Wait, you thought he played soccer and kicked the bitch up to himself?
This is 3rd and 4.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Boggs. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Pacheco. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Oh, be with me, man.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball secure. Don't turn it over.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, 73, 73.
Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. A gain of 5, good enough for the first
Hey,
down.
man, I don't know what y'all got
Should be a
going on.
reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Here's a give to Barkley. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. We'll get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
To the right side goes Shipley. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the fourth quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Well, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Now Saquon Barkley. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Hey, little girl, let me be.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about the basic. We better
This is 1st and 10.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Here's 1st down.
Throwing to start the drive. Boggs.
Connected quickly with Gallagher. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw. Boggs.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
19 Tiger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it, because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
On third down, Barkley.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete.
I don't know what the deal is, man, but none of y'all go ahead.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. But this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Way to drop the ball.
Incomplete.
Great job.
Seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.